Golly, I love me days like this. Check this out. NASDAQ market is pulling on back in the red after even being up in the green for no reason. Just like every other morning, right when markets open, the markets quickly gap up for no reason, just showing how irrational the markets are just to trap some bulls, and then it gives it all back and then some. So not only has the market done this, but literally every big tech company. Nvidia opened up green, now in the red. Tesla, significant pullback and testing major support right around 320 per share. And don't even get me started with these worthless pump and dumps such as MSTR. The only company that is actually doing well, and rightfully so, is that it earned it. SoFi Technologies actually reported earnings before the market opened today. It beat earnings per share, it beat revenue, and it had better guidance than what was expected for the quarters that follow. So with that being said, that is great that it exceeded expectation and it did earn this rally, kind of. But then it kept pushing right at open. It became incredibly overbought and, in my opinion, a very easy target to short, especially when overall market conditions are beginning to sell off, because we all know that the thing that really market cares about is tomorrow we have the FOMC rate decision, where as of right now, the Federal Reserve is expected to pause, a 96.8% probability that tomorrow the Federal Reserve is going to pause. I do want to let you guys know that I do plan to live stream the FOMC rate decision, and then 30 minutes after, Jerome Powell is going to go live where he will explain why they decided to most likely pause. Or if they cut rates, that could cause markets to rocket, and he's probably going to explain why. So that's all going to be tomorrow. If you want to tune on in, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. But with that being said, not just with earnings, but also big tech. Tomorrow, Meta, Microsoft, and Robinhood. And then on Thursday, Apple, Amazon, and MicroStrategy and Coinbase are all set to report earnings. That is where the market is really focused on. Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple. So is SoFi Technologies doing good? Yes, but it became too easy of a target. When a stock gaps up 18 to 20% and overall market conditions are beginning to sell off because they're so overbought and overvalued, as markets begin to sell off, it doesn't matter how much hype this stock might have, it's going to get dragged down with the rest of the market. And that's exactly why I decided to short SoFi. In today's live trading session, my LPP team actually saw me open up my short and add more to it as direction became favorable. Right now on the 5-minute time frame, it's testing the support at that EMA. If it breaks the support, I'm not saying that it will. Again, SoFi did earn the gap up to some degree. But just like we've seen, because of how irrational the markets are, if NASDAQ continues to drop because of how it wants to de-risk before Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and Meta report earnings tomorrow and on Thursday, then I wouldn't be surprised that SoFi does give back a lot that it gains today, because it's going to be dragged down with the rest of the market. But again, I'm taking it moment by moment. As of right now, it's retracing. It's going to test the EMA. I'll make sure that I take profits. I made $8,200. I'm up over $8,000 so far on SoFi, and I also shorted HIMS today. This one was a beautiful one. Again, like I said, the easiest target to always focus on is shitty companies like HIMS. It becomes overbought. It's pumping for no reason. You open up short, and then you make money as it retraces because it absolutely dumps. And this is all that HIMS has been doing. From pushing up, gapping down. It's so inconsistent, so unstable. It's being investigated. It's being sued. Like, HIMS is one of those stocks that it's so enjoyable to short, because you know that it's such a bad and hyped up company that it's only a matter of time, just like we've seen in the past before, to come crashing down. I made $6,700, almost $6,800, and I fully closed out this short. I made my money and I bounced. Very grateful, because again, with the $6,700 that I made on this and the $7,000 to $8,000 that I'm up on SoFi, this is set to be my biggest green day for this month so far. And I'm very grateful for it. So again, we'll see what this week presents. I don't want to be greedy. I know that the big focus this week, especially before big tech reports earnings, is take profits and be mindful of that position size, because market sentiment can quickly turn against you. The thing that I also do want to make you aware of is the series of economic reports that were released this morning. So we had JOLTS, which are job openings, coming in lower than what was expected. And then we had consumer confidence come in higher than what was expected at 97.2 versus the expectation of 95.9. Remember, tomorrow we have the FOMC rate decision. It's one of the most important economic reports that is going to be released this month. So I do plan to live stream it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, just another reason to subscribe. I almost forgot to show you one of the algorithms I'm backtesting. For those that have not seen, this is the Moomoo trading application. Not only do they allow you to backtest any algorithm that you either use as one of their presets, or you can create one on your own based off of your own trading strategy. You backtest it, you test it just like we did, a 15% return, a $1,500 gain. And once you have it working just like you want it to, you can actually implement it on a real trade. And you might be asking, well, this doesn't seem very beginner focused. You're right. It's tailored to more of the experienced trader. So if you're tired of your beginner trading platform, this is something that you have to test out. And for a limited time right now, you can have an initial deposit of anywhere from $100 to $5,000 and receive a huge sign-up bonus. On top of that, they have an 8.1% APY, which means that you earn 8.1% on any uninvested funds. So even while you're still learning and your funds are just sitting in your account, you are still earning. Again, if you want to download Moomoo to learn more, first link in the description down below. I really do appreciate you guys' time. I hope that earns a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.